I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice.
Like, come on, man. This is too.
Elon Musk's latest move has shifted from space exploration to a defamation lawsuit, sending shockwaves through media circles. The billionaire, whose ambition once revolved around sending humans to Mars, is now embroiled in a courtroom battle that feels more like a political thriller. Musk has filed an $80 million lawsuit against Whoopi Goldberg and the hosts of The View for comments they made about him and Senator J.
Okay, I need to clean something up because my cat lays in wait for me on my stairs all the time. And that's what I was thinking of that. I wasn't trying to indicate that they were actually standing there with their legs out, hoping he would.
Vance allegedly conspiring to take over the government in the event that former President Donald Trump were removed from office. Musk's legal team insists that these comments, suggesting Musk and Vance were secretly plotting, are not only false, but dangerously defamatory. His reputation, they argue, is at stake, a critical factor for someone whose name is synonymous with a multitude of business ventures, from Tesla to SpaceX. Goldberg and The View hosts are facing accusations of reckless and baseless comments aimed at tarnishing Musk's reputation. According to Musk, the statements were malicious, and he's not willing to let them slide. However, Goldberg has remained outspoken in her defense, insisting that her comments.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever. I don't remember last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk Vance?
Possible.
Were made in jest and were intended to be lighthearted. She explained that her mention of her cat tripping her on the stairs was a metaphor for political sabotage, not an accusation that Musk and Vance were actively plotting to harm Trump. But Musk's legal team isn't convinced by this cat defense. They argue that regardless of the intent behind the comments, the damage to Musk's reputation is real, and the repercussions of such remarks go far beyond a harmless joke. The situation presents an interesting dilemma. Where do we draw the line between satire, commentary, and defamation? When do jokes or casual comments cross the line and become damaging to a person's reputation? This lawsuit isn't just about defending Musk's image. He's also raising a broader question about media responsibility. Musk's supporters argue that the suit is necessary to hold media outlets accountable for spreading misinformation and sensationalism, often at the expense of truth. For them, Musk is a defender of transparency, fighting against a system that allows unchecked rumors and falsehoods to spread unchecked. Critics, however, argue that Musk is using his vast fortune to silence dissenting voices and set a dangerous precedent where billionaires with enough power can intimidate the media into submission. The heart of the debate is whether Musk's legal action is a stand for truth or an overreach of wealth and power. Critics argue that free speech includes the right to criticize public figures, even when those criticisms are outlandish. This lawsuit brings into sharp focus the tension between protecting individuals from defamatory remarks and ensuring the freedom to speak out against public figures. Part 2. While The View has long been known for its bold opinions and fiery...
Deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes. You're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guys.
You're supposed to, and you claim to be the good guys? I'm like, exactly.
You're supposed to be the progressives.
Yes, the Dems are like, oh, we're the good guys. We're the honest people. No, hang on. You can't claim to be the good guys. You can't claim to be the honest people if you're deliberately pushing hoaxes that have been debunked thoroughly.
Yeah. Well,
we're like even Snopes, which is a liberal thing, says it's bogus.
Yeah.
Like the Fine People hoax.
This lawsuit has brought the show's style of commentary into the spotlight. The talk show has garnered both praise and criticism over the years for its approach to debate, often favoring sensationalism over nuanced discussions. Many observers argue that the show has crossed the line between opinion and misinformation, with hosts at times making unfounded statements about public figures. But fans of The View defend the format, insisting that it serves as a platform for lively conversation and differing viewpoints, not a traditional news outlet. As the drama continues, new revelations are surfacing. Old clips of Whoopi Goldberg praising Donald Trump in the past have been circulating, fueling accusations of hypocrisy and flip-flopping. These resurfaced moments, critics argue, paint Goldberg as a political opportunist, willing to change her stance for the sake of ratings. On the other hand, some argue that views can evolve over time, and these past comments shouldn't be held against Goldberg. For Musk, the lawsuit is about more than clearing his name. It's about setting a broader precedent for media responsibility. He believes that media outlets, even those that focus on entertainment, should refrain from spreading baseless rumors and misinformation. The billionaire argues that unchecked claims like those made on The View not only harm individuals, but contribute to the larger issue of misinformation in society. However, critics of Musk's approach contend that the lawsuit represents an attempt to exert control over public discourse. When a billionaire uses his wealth to challenge the media, it raises questions about the potential for powerful individuals to silence dissent. Musk's supporters, on the other hand, see him as standing up to a media system that often prioritizes sensationalism and profit over truth. The courtroom drama between Elon Musk and Whoopi Goldberg has escalated into one of the most emotionally charged and controversial cases of recent memory. What started as a defamation lawsuit has now taken a more personal turn, especially for Goldberg, who found herself in tears as the pressure mounted following Musk's $80 million lawsuit. The billionaire's legal team accused her of making reckless and defamatory comments about him, and it has become clear that the repercussions of this battle stretch beyond legalities. They have dug deep into Whoopi's personal life and her public persona. Goldberg, a beloved figure in entertainment, known for her sharp wit and candid nature, has always prided herself on being unafraid to speak her mind. But it's clear now that the stakes of this lawsuit are unlike any she's faced before. Sitting in front of the cameras, Goldberg became visibly emotional as the toll of the situation began to sink in. For a woman who's spent decades in the public eye, known for her strength and resilience, the weight of this lawsuit has been a heavy burden. "I never meant for any of this to happen," Goldberg said through tears during a recent interview. "I've been trying to explain that it was just a joke, a comment about my cat. But the truth is, this has become something I never imagined. It's hurtful to think that my words, which I never intended to be harmful, could cause such a firestorm. I'm human. I made a mistake, and I'm owning up to it." The defamation case centers around Goldberg's comment on The View, where she suggested that Elon Musk and Senator J.D. Vance were conspiring to take over the government should former President Donald Trump be removed from office. Musk's legal team argues that the insinuations made on the show were not only false, but also dangerous. They claim that Goldberg's remarks, although delivered in a seemingly light-hearted manner, severely damaged Musk's reputation and created a narrative that painted him as a political manipulator. What was intended as a flippant joke about a hypothetical situation quickly spiraled into a legal battle of epic proportions. As Goldberg wiped away tears during the interview, she tried to reconcile her intentions with the fallout. "I didn't intend to harm anyone," she said, her voice breaking. "This is bigger than I ever thought it would be. It's not
saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Wait a second, come on, man, this is too
just about me and Elon. It's about people who are watching us and forming opinions based on what they hear." Despite her emotional response, Goldberg's legal team has remained steadfast in their defense, claiming that Musk's lawsuit is an overreaction and an attack on free speech. They argue that the host's comment was a satirical remark, made in jest, as part of the dynamic nature of The View, where conversation often veers into hyperbole. But for Musk, this is not a matter of humor. The Tesla and SpaceX mogul, whose reputation is tied to his business ventures, views his image as integral to his success. His legal team believes that Goldberg's comments crossed a line, especially in a media climate where misinformation can quickly go viral and damage a person's career. The lawsuit has ignited a fierce public debate. Some see Musk as a champion of truth, standing up against a media system that often prioritizes drama over accuracy. Others argue that he is wielding his billions to intimidate media figures and silence any form of dissent. But as Whoopi Goldberg sat in front of the camera, tears in her eyes, the case became more than just a battle between a billionaire and a celebrity. It became a deeply human moment, highlighting the emotional toll that public figures face when they are thrust into legal and public battles. While Goldberg has been tearfully apologetic about the situation, she has also expressed a sense of bewilderment at how things spiraled out of control. "I never thought something so small would blow up like this," she said. "I made a joke, and now I'm here, fighting to protect myself." The emotional toll has taken a significant toll on Goldberg, who has been a symbol of strength for many over the years, especially in the face of criticism. But now, as the stakes have risen, she's confronted with the harsh reality that a joke can lead to very real consequences. In the midst of this storm, The View has found itself at the center of even more controversy. Fans of the show have rallied behind Goldberg, showing their support with messages of love and encouragement. But critics have used this moment to accuse the talk show of fostering an environment that encourages inflammatory rhetoric, often blurring the lines between opinion and misinformation. For some, the defamation suit is a symptom of a larger problem with media outlets that prioritize sensationalism over thoughtful discourse. Goldberg's tearful apology has sparked a wave of sympathy, with many acknowledging that the pressure she's under is immense. Still, the emotional toll of this lawsuit has not gone unnoticed. For Musk, however, the battle is about more than just clearing his name. It's about defending his reputation against what he believes are reckless accusations. Musk has always been a polarizing figure, but this legal action has transformed the battle into something much more personal, especially for Goldberg. As the lawsuit progresses, it raises serious questions about the responsibility that media figures and public personalities have when it comes to their words. Can satire and humor be taken too far, or do public figures have the right to defend their reputations from being tarnished by careless commentary? In the end, the lawsuit between Elon Musk and Whoopi Goldberg is about more than just the two of them. It's about the power of words, the responsibility of media figures, and the emotional cost of standing up for one's reputation. While Musk's supporters view the lawsuit as a necessary step to hold the media accountable, Goldberg's emotional plea reminds us of the personal toll that comes with being in the public eye. For Goldberg, this has been a humbling and painful chapter, and for Musk, it is an opportunity to assert his power and reputation in the court of public opinion. But one thing is clear. This case is far from just about defamation. It's a story of media responsibility, the price of fame, and the very real emotional consequences of controversy in the public eye. As the legal battle continues, the entire world watches, and Whoopi Goldberg's tears mark an indelible moment in the saga. Whether or not the lawsuit is successful, it will forever be a reminder of how a few words can spark a firestorm and change the lives of those involved forever.
If you like this video, so don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon and give your precious reviews in the comment section below.